So I think high jump at its core, it allows gifted students to really flourish.
The students are diverse with their ethnic backgrounds, bringing that to the table. But the one common goal that all of them have is the fact that they love to learn.
What I've noticed happening is they come to my class early. They're so excited about learning that I feel guilty if I'm not here early. They have what I call a hunger and a thirst for knowledge in a way that is insatiable.
But you see the kids that have this raw nature of learning. They're eager to learn, they're engaged in the classroom. And then they challenge me as a teacher as well to push them a little bit farther.
I like my teachers though because they're funny. Mr. Miller's funny. He cracks jokes and stuff. Like how he says it's not hard, though most of the time it actually is.
I've always liked to learn. I mean, the only thing I don't like is the homework. But I would like to learn as much as possible.
Well, I like that high jump offers you a chance to show your knowledge. In your homeschool, you have to follow along the steps with everybody else.
So the classes there's made in a way to challenge you, in which ways your homeschool wouldn't?
In high jump is actually where I was really academically challenged, where teachers taught us things about quantum physics, about social critique, about history, and these were things that I was never exposed to in my school.
Being exposed to going to a Francis Parker, a Latin, a University of Chicago lab, and seeing what the kids there have on their campus, you don't understand the realm of what it's like to be in a school where you have computers in every room, you know, a science lab that's interactive. You don't have these things that everybody should have when it comes to education.
So when we think about how high jump helps young people define opportunities, the critical step that we are specialists in, that we excel in, is helping our students and families make a choice about the high school that they want to attend. That becomes their path to opportunity.
High jump, it presents multiple opportunities, such going to new high schools that I've never known about that are better than the ones that I'm thinking about right now.
Our teacher, Miss Wallace, she teaches us about like the things we need to do to get into a good high school and college and the steps we need to take in order to have our short-term goals become our long-term goals so that way we can accomplish them. Right now I know I got into Whitney Young, and so what I learned in that class I know is going to be useful if I go there.
Before I came into high jump, the only high schools I knew were like Whitney Young, Lane Tech, Northside. My plan was to get into Northside, but like now that I'm in high jump, we had a whole high school fair, and I saw so many great high schools that I never heard of. With high jump, I've got a better chance into getting to a good school.
We require students to come in, work with us for over 350 annual instructional hours at a higher level than they have to do anywhere else. So we're asking them to do more, invest a third again of school time on their own academic development. And one of the key elements to young people in high jump being able to do that is because they have a peer network where their friends are also trying to do the same difficult thing.
And the opportunity, the choices that they have to choose from, you know, this is what it provides for the relationships and the connections that they make.
And I remember it was also in high jump, the class Issues and Ideas. It's one of my favorite classes, and that's why I decided to major in political science at Yale.
The biggest part that high jump played and where I'm at currently is making me aware of all these opportunities that I had no idea existed. So I ended up going on to Exeter and, you know, on to Harvard after that. And I really credit that with high jump, because without that knowledge, I would have never even known that these opportunities existed.
The larger end game for high jump and the opportunity that high jump has as an organization is to build the pool of future leaders for our city, for our state, for our country, for the world.
This is the beginning process of a lifelong journey of learning, you know, where I have a duty to do well and really live up to my potential. So with the educational opportunities that we provide for them, they need to see that, you know, hey, if I, you know, just stay on this course, I can be a better person. I can be that next leader in an organization such as an architecture firm or a business firm.
They are going to be the people who are tasked with leading this country, leading this world, because they're such a diverse group of learners, and they learn in diverse ways, and they are going to be the leaders of the future. So that means you've got a responsibility, and you can't squander that.
20 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I see myself as a heart surgeon operating.
Well, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer.
I knew that if you want to get into Ivy League college, you have to go to a really good high school that can prepare you for that. And when I actually grow up, what I want to be, I want to be a forensic anthropologist.
I want to be a doctor. I really like biology, and high jump gives me a higher opportunity into getting into a good high school, and that will definitely help me with my future.
High Jump's opportunity is to serve more of the 15,000 kids across the city of Chicago who are showing us, all of us, that they are ready for a higher level of challenge. Everything we do is around helping young people progress on that path towards future leadership.
It's not easy, and oftentimes the best things are never easy. But I think having that experience of already working hard and knowing that when I do work hard, I can be successful, that gives you confidence.
This is where lots of dialogues and discussions happened about race, about class, and a lot of times this is an environment where we felt comfortable speaking about such matters for the first time. And I think we carried that kind of awareness and reflection into high school, college, beyond.
Now, as an educator, I really see I have to tie in the real world to them. What am I teaching them in their classroom can they use when they go back to their community?
I do want them to feel empowered, but I do want them to continue to question what they see, to be critical in their thinking, and to always look at challenges in their lives as opportunities to grow and to learn. And I always want them to reach that hand back and pull somebody else forward.